Hello, I'm the Smoking Cheddar, but you probably already knew that. So, we're on possibly, hopefully, the final save month for Darkwing here. So, if we're lucky, if we're very lucky, we'll get reasonably decent pulls out of the save month this month, next month when it's the spend month, and an extra bit more of luck, a little bit more of luck will maybe there's a small chance next month we have Darkwing Awakened and he's going to go straight into the rotation on the fighters. So, as you can see, it is the final day. We have the free drink remaining in the corner there. We've got 8 cocktails saved and 166 drinks ready to convert. Okay, let's do our conversion. If we spend 10, we'll end up next month with 41. But we're guaranteeing ourselves at least 3. Let's have a quick look at Darkwing, see how many we actually need.
What do you want?
We only need 42. We get the 3. And we get another 3. So that gives us 41 going into the spend month. Next month, we should have him done then. We only need 36 statues. I think that's doable if we manage to bring absolutely everything to bear to guarantee this for next month. I'm reluctant to spend it this month just to see if I can get him over the line. It's very much risk and reward. Sure, I could have him this month, but why risk it? I could then be potentially extending it by another month, which if you remember back in January, I lost track of what I was doing, even though I record and upload these, and that's exactly what happened, and I've extended it by 2 months effectively. So I've already done that and it's not paid off. So I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to stick to the strategy as always, and we're going to see this, next month, hopefully, hit 100, which will be the last skill on this little foray into Darkwing. Now, I've been left thinking I've got 2 options for my next officer. So, they're obviously pushing Navy pretty hard. And we have a Navy officer, a pretty good one as well. And she gets bonus coefficiency for dealing a critical. And she gives you a critical strike rate and damage coefficiency, which is fairly low. But we do gain a damage intensity buff, and we do get a skill boost of 20%. And we get damage resistance. Now, I run 3 destroyers. So this officer here, no good to me. I'll get more use out of her than I will out of the other one. But they're going to add more naval officers. It's only a matter of time. So my other option is to build up my base-to-base capability and go for a siege officer Why am I struggling? There we go. And obviously, Lady Liberty is a big, big choice there because we get the +1 map grid, we get 2000 damage coefficiency, we've got load time reduction. Very, very nice officer in terms of base to base capability. I have other options as well for a +1 grid. We can take Vindicta, but she's more geared towards using out in the field for like an RL. This officer I've explored quite heavily, and I think perhaps if I want to move my RL more towards field play, this is a good officer. But if I do that, then I'm going to have a defensive gun, a anti-tank gun, a siege gun, and a field rocket. Whereas at the moment, because I've changed my setup ever so slightly, the defensive weapon is the RL. Now, while I don't have the +1 map grid, I do have plenty of splash damage, which means out in the field, if I can pop off a skill attack, it's going to hit multiple targets. So the trick is just to get in close enough when they're not looking. The +1 map grid would be nice, but it's not really necessary. So I'm thinking that maybe it'll be Lady Liberty as the next officer, because I can pair her alongside Saber of Nation, and with a +1 map grid, his skill damage is gonna go up even higher. He deals 1200 coefficiency plus 100 per map grid, so we can pump him up sort of like 16, and then you've got to allow for the fact with the load time reduction we've got a chance of him getting a free skill shot off constantly. So this is really good in terms of siege play, so probably lean more towards that in my base to basing. But I do need a new Navy officer. So Derek, if you are watching, which I hope you are, get on it. Tell the guys in the office to give us some more Navy officers. Okay, so specifically destroyer ones, because I need a new destroyer officer, please. And if you guys want me to talk about the officers, it'd be nice to have a few more before I get started on the Navy. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. You've been very patient. I've been the Smoking Cheddar, or it might be the other way around. And there'll be a link to the Discord in the description box down below if you're so inclined. Be aware we will bully you and each other at any given opportunity. We do like to play other games other than Warpath in there. Recently we've been playing Company of Heroes 2 and Company of Heroes 3. Yes, we are still playing Helldivers 2. No, I won't apologise for that. And also Schedule 1. That's been pretty common amongst many of us in Discord recently. So you are more than welcome to come and join us if you have a desktop and you have some headphones. I'm gonna go get some food.